check out Frontier Village. It's where they've taken a lot of old houses that were built in the early part of the 20th century and the late 1800s, even farther back than that, and they have preserved these buildings. They're not abandoned, they're not falling apart, but I think it'd still be pretty neat. If you're ever in Denison, come take a look at it. If you're not sure where to go, just look for Dwight Eisenhower's giant head. You'll find it. Take a look at this first house. They actually gave me a key. I actually get to go in the houses. This is the Thompson house. Judge James George Thompson came to Grayson County in 1830. He was the first county judge. He built this home at the top of Preston Peninsula. It was moved to Frontier Village in 1990. That's my phone. You can see they've got it decorated up with some period pieces. I guess this would have been somewhat what the house would have looked like in 1890. Here's your big kitchen. Boy, I bet some good food came off of that. A wood burning, I don't know if it's a wood burning stove or not. It's like I hung up on a baby chair. Wiring. No plug-in for that, kids. Okay, I gotta ask, who cut the cheese? I wonder if these are I don't know what all this is, but kind of hard to read that handwriting. Ledger of some sort, anyway. Citizens National Bank, Denison, Texas. The Everyday Book. Oh, it's from 1947. I got a totaling up something, a telephone. On the bedroom. You got a fireplace in the bedroom. Do not sit on this chair. I know what that is, but I can't think of what it's called now. I used to stick it in the... I want to say it's a bed warmer, but... like the dining room there. I say this with the glass doors, we can't go inside. But apparently it's the Jesse Elvis Hendricks log cabin. Apparently built around 1863. So you might be able to see better on the other side. I thought maybe I could get into that one, but take a chance to look at the outside of it anyway. No wash tub. I can remember having a couple of those wash tubs like that around the house. But my grandmother still made use of them. She was not one to give up on stuff. So, matter of fact, she had a washer, a clothes washer, just like that. Well, almost exactly like that. I think hers was actually a little bit bigger. It had the ringer on it and everything. Yeah, it was. Well, as I remember, it was a good bit bigger anyway. There you can see a little bit better on this. I'm quite sure a lot of that floor has been replaced. That floor looks pretty new. Yeah, this is the church, but it's got the glass door, so wait a minute. They've got it open. Wow. Except for that dirt dauber, but so I immediately bumped my head low. The ceiling's really low in here. It's not a very big church. 3 pews. World Revival hymns. So what they say about the church. So constructed of logs and salvaged from the Glen Eden Mansion. Oh, this is a replica of an early Texas church. Fully equipped with pews, organ, kneeling bench, and pulpit. The steeple was built by Dr. Bill Blankenship. So this is just a replica. Still pretty neat, though. Especially if it's accurate. I guess this is the kneeling, what do they call it? Kneeling bench. All kinds of stuff back here too. Ooh. Wonder what it says about me. I get behind the pulpit and everything starts shaking. There's the view the preacher would have had of all you sinners. Courthouse and the sheriff. Let's see if I walk in here and Andy Griffith is waiting on me. I'm gonna be freaked out. I don't have this one locked either. Holy. Anybody else just get a chill up their spine? That's another replica. Replica of a turn of the century courthouse. Furnishings are from the office of the 15th District Judge, retired R.C. Vaughn. Well, this place, we're on R.C. Vaughn Road, so he must have been a notable figure in Grayson County. This is Denison, Texas, at Loy Lake. Ballot box. Election precinct. I don't know if you can see. Election precinct number 18. This is where the stenographer would have been. Okay. Oh. Didn't say not to sit in the chair, so. I am ready to be both sheriff and judge and jury since I didn't show up. Unfortunately, I have no witness. A jail wagon. So until 1930, county jail inmates working on the roads were housed at night. Dadgummit. I don't have all this in my memory. I got a little piece of paper here. Were housed at night in a steel cage with wheels. Originally it had a wooden floor halfway up the sides and housed as many as 30 men at a time. Golly, 30 men in that? This practice was outlawed by the Texas legislature in 1939. Well, I'm all for jail being punishment, but I can't disagree with that. It's 30 people. You cram 30 full-grown men in there and leave them overnight. That's getting a little ridiculous. And the thing closes at 4. I think it's probably about 10 after 4 right now. We can go in here and I'll make a quick run. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get inside or not. Randolph Bullock built this house on West Houston Street in Sherman in 1850. It's said to have the first glass windows in Grayson County. 20th Regiment Texas Volunteers. Let's see, it was later sold to Colonel T.C. Bass. His daughter, Miss Nettie Bass, was born in the house, lived there for 97 years, and died in the house. Wow. I don't know if that's her or... Not sure. Kleinberg Female School of Varmer, Virginia. Miss Nettie Bass of Texas has satisfactorily passed her examination in English grammar. Certificate of Distinction. I think she was a teacher. Yep, Sherman Public School, Certificate of Merit to Miss Nettie Bass. March 5th, 1962. Oh, can't get in there. I think it's cool that they do all this to preserve this history. Wow, look at that. I wonder what that dress is. I'm not seeing. I hope you can see that because it's kind of shadowy. I'll go ahead and get in here. Donated by L.V. Little Family, Kingston, Oklahoma. That's the real deal. A horse-drawn carriage. Well, I don't know. It's got Phillips 66 back there, so I don't know. But this, that's something else there. I put my foot up on it, and I think if I tried to step up in there, it'd probably just step right on over the way I was acting. This is called the Weaver Wagon. It says in 1934, 2 young Sherman women and their mother traveled to Colorado in this tin-covered wagon. Enduring hardships similar to that of pioneers who came to Grayson County in covered wagons. They made trips to West Texas in 1938 and 1941. Winnie, their cow, made all 3 trips. Wow. It's impressive for a cow. But the thing is, now tin covered, that's... Imagine how hot that would have gotten. Or I guess if they got at the right time of year. Okay, well, they call this Frontier Village. It's in Denison, Texas, on R.C. Vaughn Road. See there in the distance the Eisenhower Monument. So if you're coming down Highway 75 and you see the Eisenhower Monument, just pull in there and it's really easy to find. This was just a quick look. Like I say, I should have given myself a little bit more time, but if you're ever in Denison, this is a pretty neat little stop. They've got a little museum inside that's free. To come out here and go into these buildings and look around is $4. And if you're into history, it's a pretty neat little stop. Like I say, if you're in Denison, I highly recommend it. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.